Alright. Wanted to have the microphone not block the fuck up so it didn't sound worth the shit. So, what do you do with people that are big pieces of your life, but they leave your life? Do you just erase them from your mind? How do you, if someone has such a big role and you're not the person that ghosted them, how do you process that out? Because honestly, I don't know. I feel like as if I need to just pretend that person doesn't exist because I can't. My mind runs too many fucking scenarios in my mind. It does. And I'm partially, I think, programmed to want to have the one person that I love and I've had experience with to be in my life, even if the mind writes weird, uh, it comes up with crazy romantic solutions to things. But you know what? After being totally fucked over, it's hard enough just to be cool about it. Just to be like not angry myself, but what in the fuck? Seriously, what in the fuck? I know I had a not so much of a friend, one of the pieces of shit that capitalizes on any piece of ass that he could get. But we had a spiritual sort of covenant between three of us, and he sort of dropped the ball, because she would be trying to fuck with him and be sneaky about it. And I don't know if he threw her under the bus, and that's why she did get thrown under the bus. Because there was no business for him to even be fucking around with any of my family. Because this is my family now. Because I'm the one married to her. You know? You're fucking around with the sister that's already fucked up, and if that, I don't know what the fuck. Trying to pretend like it was fucking her boyfriend, the sister's. And that's just ludicrous. I think that's what it is. You know? When somebody just didn't. When you deal with someone who's promiscuous like that and mind controlled, they're not good for you anyway. So I guess I need to talk myself into just fucking erasing this motherfucker from my existence in my mind. There's no point in even fucking with somebody like that. I mean, they're evil. What they're doing now is just evil. And I guess I'm trying to talk myself into knowing that and coming to that conclusion. So that's okay. Then this is what this video is. Because that's really the one big hole that I have that allows for shit like this. It's true. This bitch was a snake. She was a snake. If anyone ever was a snake, she was. And to hear something funny, I just want to push this into the ground and make it stand up upside down. It's like planting it into the ground. Oh, that's nice. Planted the big bottle. I want to take the heaviness of that feeling because it is a heaviness. It's a heaviness that comes back in many different doors. It comes back in my dealings with the outside world. It comes back in my dealings with my ability to give a shit about myself. It comes back in my dream world again and again. So I just need to release that and let that go. And I do. I need to. So I'm going to defiantly do it now and connect it with this fucking bottle here that I'm putting down, planting it into the ground, I'm letting that one go. I'm dropping that big fucking heavy rock. It's like this fucking block right here. This big heavy ass fucking block. Because it in my life, that motherfucker was just a son of a bitch monster like that guy. Fuck you, son of a bitch monster. And I don't need any of that. Part of me wanted it though. I love the girl. I love the person. If she would be. Now, see, you gotta stop that shit. It's true. This is part of whenever you learn who you are. You know thyself. I have to know this about myself. I've got such a fractured mind in regards to this certain person. Hello, little bird. Fincher. He's got a big piece of fur, and it looks like he has a mustache. It's a little bird about this big. I don't know what type of bird. Her last name was Finch. So she's also a bird lady. These Liliths. I can't celebrate these Liliths. These succubus spirits. I can't celebrate that. I mean, there's a certain amount of evil that I just can't subscribe to in the scorpion woman, fucking bird woman, demon, seductress type. I mean, you shouldn't be that. I mean, and the case in the point that can really drive this home is because that person's not here to say who they actually are. Since it's multiple years now of vanished, which also, mind you, I have about a 13-year-old kid, which should still be up her ass. She's getting child support. Then I have an 18-year-old kid who has been here. Both of them have been here, and they could come here at any time. And they went to where they would call and communicate with their grandpa on the holidays, and then they just stopped. And I'm not to blame. I'm not taking the blame for this anymore. But I have been, and I've been kicking myself in the ass for a long time because I came here and I chilled. I didn't try to run back to Houston because you know what? This motherfucker was going to put me in fucking jail for like fucking 20 years. They asked me, I went to court. Oh, I don't know if I've even told this story. I don't think I want to tell it on here. The point is to drop the weight. And I'm making a determined, intentful act to just let that person go. Now, I'm open to my kids. I'm open to that person to some degree. But I'm not creating those circumstances anymore in my mind. I'm not creating those circumstances anymore in my mind because my mind's been too free and unreined. And it's continued to do that because it has hope. And it reserves hope in some fucked up corner of the fucking brain where also lives some fucking horrible traumatic memory. Anyway, maybe you can identify with this. Maybe this ain't the same old, same old. Maybe it is the same old, same old. I don't have my cat here to be here to make it that. It's just me, this crazy fucking wall of this effect, mixing my fucking red and blue with that purple.